I'm trying to do this video now and it's stressing me out, so I'm just going to juggle. Helps me get into my heart chakra. Anyway, so welcome to my channel. I'm an artist. My name is Rosie, and I want to start bringing you some different updates from my subconscious, because I've always worked with my subconscious, and this is a painting that I channeled about a year and a half ago now. I'm on a twin flame journey. My twin is also female. God, my hair's crazy today. My twin is also female, and we're semi in contact, but at the moment, not really. I just wanted to show you a little bit of my world and a bit of what I've been up to. And I feel a bit guided now that it's time to share this information with you guys. So every day I have all these like objects and stuff from my studio and stuff I've collected from travelling, and I do quite a lot of spoken word as well. Like, I haven't been doing it for a long time, but I've been writing a lot of stuff, and I decided that I want to start putting the information out because I realised that it's actually helping me a month from when I've been doing it. It seems to make a bit more sense to me, so I want to give you some channeled updates through the use of vibration and colour, visual energy updates really. But yeah, this is my world. So I lay out this. I always call this painting like talking to the master, because I talk to myself through it. I use quite a lot of Himalayan salt lamps and stuff like this at night time, and it actually creates certain shadows, and certain things move in the paintings and vibrate from the lights, the different light sources, depending on where I place them and things like that. Himalayan salt lamps I really like because they purify the breath, they help me relax. I just like looking into the glow of them at night, like they look really cool. I use quite a lot of this crystal to manifest the crystal grid. I feel like I help Gaia quite a lot through my subconscious, and I work quite a lot with the earth chakras, just upgrading them in art form. I realised that a lot of my head art, like a lot of my painting ideas, are actually visions the last couple of years. Now this is all coming more out into the open. So I pick up a lot of energy with these. Actually, I'm an old Vipassana student, and I studied my Vipassana so I could get deeper into my quiet mind when I painted, because I always use certain frequencies to channel the energy in the painting. So depending on where I am, like if I'm performing, because I perform quite a bit, then I can channel the energy of that crowd, of the vibration, of what the lights are, how everyone's interacting with the music, and I channel that in a different way. So I use frequency. My frequency intake is very important to me, and my visual intake. All my 5 senses manipulate how I paint, conjuring up a certain energy. So when I actually went deep into my Vipassana with these crystals, I put them over my chakras, like actually on my body when I laid flat. And some of them are quite big, as you can see. I charged them outside around this fire pit I built. That was in my masculine side. But some of them started turning pink. So that shows how our hue actually interacts with these crystals. I mean, these are actually a reality. They're in the veins of a lot of mountains, and they're underground nearly everywhere. Like trees grow from these crystals. So they're very interesting. Yeah, they're a little bit heavy, but when they're on the root chakra and that, and you're deep, you can't really feel the weight of them. They kind of become a bit weightless when you're meditating. This is my main crystal. I call it, well, a lot of people say it's the Atlantis crystal, but I carry that everywhere with me. It picks up different hues as well. I can read the colour in them. They kind of speak to me in different ways. Colour really speaks to me. It's kind of been my life since I was really young, and I've always done my art as my passion and my life. It's always been my life. The sun's come up as I say that. So yeah, I really enjoy what I do, and I'm just trying to take a different path now in taking all this information, and it seems to be blooming in a really nice, different, unique way, and I'm starting to refine it now and starting to use it really to my advantage. And I always wanted to open this healing centre that I've been trying to create, and just interact with people a bit on my wavelength now, because festivals and stuff, people don't always understand what I'm creating. because you actually pick up different light codes in the layers of the paintings made from different vibrations of the five senses. They actually hold light codes. I've seen them vibrate in 5D to me, and they speak to me. They're just unique and they're different. I actually, you can't see it now because the sun's on it, but this part of the painting where it looks like the divine white light over the book, as twins are writing the book of the new DNA, which is what I see. It has a tiger's eye on it. These bits here, they light up with UV at night because I put like a yellow light on it. So if you put a light underneath, it glows. So it gives a whole different take to the painting. It looks completely different. So in different lights, you can actually have different messages subliminally written in the artwork. I can paint quite quickly, and I channel, like I said, the energy. So the next few of my videos, if you want to subscribe and keep an eye on what I'm up to, I'm going to be just channeling me painting fast to, like, if the energies are quite high one day, I'll pick up and I'll choose a certain subject and a certain frequency, and then I'll just channel the energies. The masculine, the feminine seem to swap over sometimes. I have got a few more paintings around the house, but I'm going to save that for a few more videos, I think, to go more in depth. I only want to do videos between like 5 minutes and 15 minutes, just to update when I feel ready. And I will be giving you some of my spoken word as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello and let you know a little bit about what I'm going to be up to. I also travel quite a lot, so I might be making the videos abroad. I work quite a lot in Cambodia. I'm waiting to go out to the Flower Life project. We're doing all our own farming, and we built all our own airships and stuff out there. So yeah, I'm also playing around with different shapes and sizes. This is my little loft room. There's my little contribution to Gaia. So yeah, please keep in touch with what I'm up to. And I want to show you quickly a few things of my layouts. So this I've laid out here. I don't really work with tarot, but things I've collected, I normally, like, they speak to me or they come back in my memories, and then I just lay them out, what feels right, what looks right to my head to lay it out. Using crystals as well. Like when I said I work with the earth chakras and my head art went in deep in meditation. Sometimes I line the earth chakras with different types of crystal and stuff like that. And they spin in different ways and different access and different lights that I can see. And I feel Gaia quite a lot around here. And in England, since I come back from Cambodia, I feel like England's quite in trouble. Because I feel like I've been having to really overly appreciate her and fix her almost below the ground here, because she feels a bit damaged because everyone's so disconnected from her. So yeah, anyway, this is one of my favourites that came into my life. I love collecting Joker cards. They always seem to appear up for me. And at the time when all the truth was coming out to me, I realised this was on the back, and some of the light codes that shone on it, like the rose on the end, because my name's Rosie. And yeah, it's got like two little dragons in the corners. I don't know if you can see them on this. It's pretty amazing. It's given me some answers. I don't have a phone. I don't actually have a bank account anymore. I got rid of that last year. I'm using my mum's iPad right now. A lot's changed for me, but I decided to make the break. You know, I could go out and earn money. I could do a commission tomorrow if I wanted, but I've chose to have a life without money at the moment. So I've come back to an area where I could do that, where I can just help a community. It's more out in the open. I'm in Kent, which is actually the Garden of England. They call Kent the Garden of England. And when you think of England being the heart chakra, you know, it's a very precious little bit of land. It's quite stunning here. So yeah, I love this Joker card, and it also reveals a lot to me, because if you see it's gold, the light shines off it. It's quite amazing. When you put it in different light settings, it reflects light quite amazingly. So it's like, this card showed me quite a lot, and I don't know if you can see as well, but the actual like lights, the coloured lights on the picture, some of it is all different. Oh, you can't see. The light moves in different ways, so I like this card. I got the lapis out today to put below that. It's actually on a bit of flint as well, because I work with the flint minerals in my room, my meditation, and when I'm walking around I connect to them with my subconscious, because they're also crystalline based, and there's a lot of flint around here, so I feel the energy of the land and I connect to it. So the lapis is below that, and then I've got these two, And so some cards are collected, and then below that I have